beans are going to be so good. Hi, I'm Dee McCaffrey. I'm 50 years old and I live in Tempe, Arizona. I'm a scientist. More specifically, I'm an organic analytical chemist. I worked for many years in an environmental testing laboratory. Now, I'm a nutritionist. I work one-on-one with people and I also teach group classes on nutrition and healthy cooking. I've also written a few books on the subject. My most recent book is called The Science of Skinny, which was just released by DaCapo Lifelong Books. I have also lost 100 pounds, and I've kept it off for over 20 years by staying away from processed foods. It all started one day in my chemistry lab when I discovered that a chemical I was using in my work was also on the ingredient list of my favorite cake mix. That got me to wonder what other chemicals were in the foods I was eating. It wasn't until later that I discovered that food additives were more responsible for my weight gain than I ever realized. That was the beginning of my health transformation. Within 13 months, I lost the weight. And along the way, I've learned how to make some really tasty food without using processed ingredients. And I have a passion for teaching other people how to cook this way too. The recipe that I'm going to be making today is an example of that. I've transformed a favorite comfort food taco recipe into a highly nutritious, flavorful feast. The recipe is called tepary bean tacos. Now, you may have never heard of a tepary bean. It's spelled T-E-P-A-R-Y. And the reason you may have never heard of it is because it's an ancient variety of bean that once grew only in Arizona and northern Mexico. It's also indigenous to a particular Native American tribe of southern Arizona, which is only about 150 miles from where I live. That even makes it local. But anyway, beans have a nutty taste. They're small in size, but have a higher protein content, less fat, and a shorter cooking time than most other beans. But perhaps their most wonderful nutritious asset is that science has proven that they can help to prevent and manage diabetes. Now, I just want to say, the reason why I'm getting into all of this is because I don't want to just cook healthy food for you. I want you to understand how this food can improve your health and be tasty. So, back to the beans. They almost became extinct, but a few years ago they were reintroduced back to this tribe and their diabetes rates have greatly improved. And now the tepary bean is touted as one of the best beans for managing diabetes. Okay. I start out the recipe by soaking the beans overnight, and then I cook them with onion, garlic, jalapeno, cumin, chili powder, and sea salt. All of those fun flavors of the Southwest. And now, while the beans are still warm, I'm going to mix them with some avocado to hold them together. Now, I have a little bit of beans in the bowl here, and I will add just a few more. I'm going to add them to the avocado and mix them up. And we're going to use this as the filling for our tacos. Now, avocados are another extremely healthy food. They contain a unique weight loss friendly carbohydrate called mannopeptulose, which helps to prevent blood sugar from being stored as fat. Now, that's a pretty healthy carb to have around if you ask me. I'm going to add the fillings to my tortillas, which I just heated in a dry skillet. No frying involved. So I add my beans and avocado to the mix, and then I'm going to add lettuce. This is a romaine lettuce. It's a dark green leafy vegetable. It's so important for us to be eating those every day. Red onion, roasted green chilies, black olives, cilantro, tomatoes, and a white soft cheese called queso fresco. And then here are our finished tacos. Don't those look good? I'm going to try one right now. Yeah. Now that is a taco I can get excited about. And I'm eating my veggies without even trying. Thank you for watching. You can find more of my recipes at processedfreeamerica.org. That's it for today. This is Dee McCaffrey, and until next time, go forth and be healthy.